Um, Execute on what you want. Channel lovers, that's my channel. Please follow my channel on YouTube and look me up on Facebook and another thing on Instagram, Katlego Mloy. The one thing I don't really want to talk about it, but I'll just say it in any case. And I think I'll call this a rant, me ranting and raving about something. Well, look, some people don't know me, and it's either good or bad. If you don't know me, it's okay. And one thing that you don't know about me is that I work hard. One thing I hate, education. And I think education is something that has been created in order to put barriers around people that cannot really afford to be part of a specific organization or either get work. Yeah, I mean, like, to be even an engineer, you gotta be qualified. I'm not contradicting myself. I think a man is also allowed to contradict himself. However, education is everything. Education is the key. That's why I hate education, because without money you cannot go anywhere. But I think as well as we should stop blaming that we're not educated in order to do some certain things in our lives. Doing something in your life is either going out there and being a practitioner and forgetting about what everybody else would say. So yeah, I hate education. I hate it and I love it at the same time, because I know what are the opportunities that it can give you. They are so huge that once you become qualified, a lot of doors open up. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, no one can teach you that at university. It doesn't matter if, like, we open up a class of there's no CETA in South Africa. We're talking about South Africa right now, and there's nothing wrong with South Africa. I love this country all the way. But there isn't any education institution that basically gives you a qualification in terms of entrepreneurship. And in any case, I would think that that would be stupid, because entrepreneurship, you just jump into something and you learn each and every day and you improve on what you have to do. Either be it the product, you have to always constantly analyze and document and analyze what is selling and what is not selling. In terms of the product or brand or service that you are offering, constantly reinvent yourself or your business. So entrepreneurship cannot be taught. The other thing that I hate is people telling you how to run your business when they don't even know what are the statistics in terms of what product is selling in your business, and they do not even know what is the next step that you're already planning, just because of the amount of people that are either coming to your restaurant or your business or whatever it may be, or either the number of people that are requesting a service from you. So yes, consumers are key. You should always get information and listen to your consumers and your customers, and make sure that you reinvent yourself and stay onto the Internet of Things, because your business has to be digital in order for you to track your data. That is very, very important. One other thing maybe you don't know about me is that in my previous video I was talking about how my mom gave me my thick skin. I think I grew up being teased a lot, so that's why even swear words, or even if somebody could swear me, I wouldn't even give a crap. Honestly, like, this video right now is censored because I'm a person that likes swearing a lot, and really no offense to anyone. I mean, it's the world that we've created, and that swearing is swearing. I think someone just created, it's like, oh no, don't say that. I think it's kind of stupid, because we fell into the view of thinking that cursing is something that is very rude in a sense, but someone created that, a human created that, a human said it is rude to curse. Well, sometimes fuck it, you know. you have to be yourself, because when you're yourself, you perform at the most ultimate that you can perform at, the maximum that you can perform at. The sky is not the limit. You are only the limit. You are limiting yourself, so no one can limit you. And the other thing is, whenever you want to create something, do it. Create it, document it, reinvent it. Do not listen to anyone or whatever anyone would say. Your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. I love my mom and I listen to her, I take her advice, but some things I don't listen to her. Sometimes I don't listen to her at all. I don't listen to my little sister or my older sister. I sometimes don't listen to my business partner, Tando. Shout out to you. Check him out on Instagram, Tando Lavendesh. Yeah, and that's my business partner. We've been in it for a very long time and we're loving it. Other thing is that, guys, check out the mobile arena. The mobile arena is getting big in South Africa. I'm telling you, year 2022 is going to be a huge year in terms of mobile. And we're not talking mobile. I'm not talking mobile in terms of businesses. I'm talking mobile in terms of products such as music, video, content. I mean, anything. It is going to happen. So if your business is not on mobile, if your business is not on any social media right now, you are losing. You are losing, because if you're not creating your own community, you are definitely losing. You are so losing out. It's not funny. Snapchat is becoming the biggest brand right now in terms of the youth. That's where you have to capture them while they're still young. Brand awareness. Snapchat is the in thing right now. Everybody's snapping. Instagram still big in terms of images and sending out your message in terms of what type of products that you want to sell. 15, 30 second, 1 minute videos. It's the in thing. Snapchat is already also good at that. So you gotta get that on that arena. If your business is not on mobile, or either you are not on mobile or any social media, the internet of things, then you are so behind, because that's where all businesses are at. So hit me up, Katleo, on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm also there as well. It's gonna start snapping soon, putting out some content in terms of 15-second videos and all of that. And one other thing that you don't know about me is I love reading a lot lately, so I haven't been reading. I wouldn't mind writing my own book, but I'm bad at writing. I'd probably maybe do a vlog book if it's possible. Maybe just a podcast. So soon as well, starting my podcast. So listen to it very soon. I'll be sending out content very soon on SoundCloud, as well as on iTunes, Spotify. I'll be sending out my podcast there, audio podcast, if I'm doing it on a video vlog. So you'll get it on via audio. Audio is the in thing. It's still the in thing in terms of radio stations. So apart from radio stations, we're talking podcasting. So podcasting is still the industry to be in. A very good industry, which is voice. People still prefer just to listen to someone and convey their message through to them. The other thing that you do not know about me, 31 years old. Hey, still looking fresh, actually. And the other thing is, well, selling. I've been selling since I was in high school. I used to walk from home to at home. It's like in Soweto, in Mufolo. I used to walk from Mufolo all the way to Kliptown. There's a place called Kliptown where I used to buy you see these packets that have packet of chips, and you buy 50 in them, and I'd come back, knew they were 25 bucks, so I'd buy them for 25 bucks. I'd buy 2 and sell them for 1 rand each at high school. While I was still also playing sports, I was very, very terrible, and I was very good actually in science and matric. Just my last year at high school, like my age just got to me, and I thought I was mature and stuff like that. That's one thing I regret, but I really love that that happened, because I would never ever have been where I am right now, starting my third business, registered business, that's what I mean. And yeah, so in high school I was selling chips for 1 rand, making 100% profit at those days, which was still very, very, very good money. And in any case, it was high school, but by lunchtime my packet was finished. So that's one thing you don't know about me. It's been very, very it was very, very great in high school. I played sports. I was a basketball fan, and I'm still am a basketball fan. So LA Lakers have been a fan ever since. It's kind of strange and sad that in SA we don't really have a good following in terms of basketball. I think that's still the industry that's still very underrated in South Africa, and in terms of video content can be taken advantage of. So in terms of sponsorship and getting people and actually owning those rights and broadcasting them directly, getting huge sponsors on board. Right now we see FNB is definitely sponsoring a lot of the Varsity Cup campaigns, which is rugby and football. It's very interesting. Would really love to see exclusive rights being sold to someone and broadcasting the games at prime time, so that there's a competition between who wants to be viewed in terms of soccer or rugby or whatever it might be, and which league would be the best to watch. So I still think that in South Africa, the type of sports in the code that they are in, which is varsities, high school football, and actually high school basketball, and that's where we should be taking advantage, trying to acquire rights directly and broadcast them either online. Online will be a huge thing in the next 5 years, guys. Data is about to become even way cheaper. We're still paying too much. Once that is freed up and it is inevitable, it will definitely happen. And that is key to getting the content and making sure that everybody or anyone that is out there wanting to acquire those rights, they really acquire them immediately as well as soon as possible. And we're talking exclusive rights because right now internet is the way to go, and well, most people watch their sports online. I don't even watch live sports anymore. I just watch updates or watch the match a little bit later on. That's how we're living. That's how we're getting content lately. Even the video that I'm taking right now, someone will watch it in the next 5 years, 6 years from now. So the content will always be there. That's the wonderful thing of the Internet of Things. And yeah, those are the few things that you don't know about me. Grew up selling stuff. I grew up as well. Once I was done with school, I took a gap year. After taking a gap year, I started a car wash with friends of mine, and it went very well. We did like an event, and where we actually made over that weekend, which was a charity event, that did not go down so well because we were gangster like that, and we never even gave the charity their money because of the bad things that we found out that they were doing. So we were very sincere. We actually made around 2,500 rands in just 2 days. Pretty amazing marketing strategy. We got out a beautiful company as well by the name of B3 that came over. Geez, that was years ago, and as I think about it, that was 8 or 9 years ago when we were doing that. So in the industries of business, I can't say I'm the expert. I'm not making 10 million right now, 10 million rands at this present moment, However, anything is possible. You just have to just start it. That's about it. Get on board. Start what you want to start. If it fails, forget about what everybody else is gonna say, because when it fails, everybody's gonna be talking about, yeah, I knew that was gonna fail because, hey, he didn't have a plan and blah blah blah. Like they knew you had a plan, because you sometimes just start. You don't have to have a plan. However, planning is also very important, as well as revisiting and documenting your solution, as well as reanalyzing your data that you're gathering from your customers is very, very important. So it's like having a car wash. If your car wash, everybody just comes over to wash their car and that's about it, and that they're not putting polish on their car, then you evaluate how many people just want to come over and wash their car without putting on polish. Or you upsell. So you upsell if they're not putting on polish on their car. So you, instead of using the cheap polish, you upsell to a way more expensive polish, like Meguiar's or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do, because remember, you know more than your customer. So you gotta sell yourself to the customer and make them understand why they're paying 150 rands to wash and polish your car instead of them paying 50 rands to wash your car. So it's not about washing your car, as well as it's about restoring the paint and making sure that it doesn't fade away. Wonderful colors that you could be looking at. I'm still getting my skills from the car wash, where it's red, black, as well as blue, and we're talking dark blue. And those were the important colors to keep refurbished each and every time when we were selling, upselling to customers. We would get a customer and upsell them 500 rands to buff and glaze their car, and when they left, they were very, very impressed. So it was totally amazing that when you upsell a product to a customer and you know more about the product, you gotta just give the customer what are the benefits of having this product. It's like going to a restaurant and paying 500 rands or 1,000 rands or whatever amount it is today to eat caviar. So what are the benefits then of eating caviar? So at the end of the day, do not downsell, upsell, because customer will be thinking, nah, if you're willing to discount each and everything, is it really good and proper quality if you're always discounting everything? So the world that we live in, it's not about discounting stuff. The world that we live in is about selling a product and a customer understanding why are they paying 5,000 rands more than the original price. It's like if a customer walks in and they want to buy a wedding ring, and you've got a wedding ring from 5,000 to 50 or 100,000, then you have to upsell and tell them what are the benefits of a 50,000 rands or 100,000 rands wedding ring versus a 10,000 rand wedding ring. And what I mean by that is that the customer always has money. He might not have 100,000 rands, but I'm sure he has 50,000 rands, and the 20,000 rands ring that he was looking at might be something that he wants to second thought and rethink about it and say, nah, I've got 50,000 rands. Actually, let me take the 40,000 rand ring compared to the 20,000 rand ring that I was going to buy. So the secret is upselling. Never downsell. That's the other thing. That's actually it for me. That's my execute vlog for today. Haven't had this one in a while. This is a very long one, so I'll have it edited with everybody's tag. Shout out love again to my business partner Tando Love and Dash. Check him out on Facebook. He's my business partner. Other things, see you again. Buffet Sunday, we're still doing food and wine pairing. This time we're doing craft beer pairing. It's gonna be a beer garden of note. No one would have even seen it in South Africa. Hey, we're doing it differently, and like we always do. So come check us out. 2 professional chefs that we've got, loud and proud and South African. And shout out to the entire world, and thank you guys for following up on my page, on my YouTube channel, that is. Still considering of creating a page on Facebook, or either you guys follow me directly and just follow me directly on my Facebook account. Yeah, that's the Internet of Things and the business of things and the issues and what you didn't know about me. So thank you very much, and the world, I'll see you again. Cheers.